I'm not Brian Hash. Brian Hash, by the way, is on assignment.
Yes. I'm Abby Hoskins, representing downtown Lebanon.
And I am Sarah Hampton, representing Lebanon Now.
It's going to be a great show today. We have a lot to cover, a lot going on, just like every Friday. How was everyone's Thanksgiving, though? Everyone have a good one?
Oh, awesome. Glad it's over with.
It was. And we're in the Ozark Fiber Studios, by the way.
We are.
Thank you, Ozark
Studios.
Fiber.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful Ozark Fiber Studios downtown.
And downtown Lebanon.
Downtown Lebanon.
And the show is brought to you by.
And presented by Lebanon Now.
Hey, that's me.
They're by the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce.
That's me.
By Downtown Lebanon.
That's me.
By Home and Howe Funeral Homes. And by DeLong Plumbing. And by Phoenix Home Care and Hospice, and they're going to be our guest later. And Ken Breeden of Shelter Insurance. And White River Marina Group. And the Galley at Boattown Brewery, where you might see Brian Hash on assignment. Heritage Bank of the Ozarks. And Gardner and Smith Insurance here in Lebanon. And by the City of Lebanon. You know, you've only got how many more days to Christmas? 20 days exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Has everybody done their Christmas shopping?
No.
No, not
Also
even
no.
close.
I have started.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not very far, though.
Well, I've done really well because I have picked out stuff for myself and I've bought for nobody else.
That's my kind of
Perfect.
Christmas shopping.
Yes, exactly.
Need to
That's-
take notes.
Well, a wonderful place to Christmas shop is Covell.
Mm.
Hello.
Where the
There we are.
cookie is.
So you can get all kinds of goodies. They have a boutique. So I was actually in there yesterday getting my gingerbread latte, which is what I'm also drinking this morning because I might have a problem. But there's a lot of great gifts in there. And I was kind of shopping while they were making my drink. And this is a
Peppermint.
Chocolate peppermint.
chocolate peppermint
Yum.
cakey. She renamed them, right? Cakeys?
Cakeys?
Is that,
So-
They're
is
like
that right?
cake cookies. They're so good.
Yeah.
So do we get to share them? Is that part of the
I don't
show?
know if sharing is
You know?
a thing, but somebody gets it.
We
so
fight.
now get this. So I just thought of this. Tomorrow is my birthday.
Oh, you
Did
can have the
Yeah,
cookie.
Exactly.
Oh.
Is that what you
So-
say every time you want something?
Everything I say, it's my birthday.
That's
Or that's
actually a
my
great
Christmas
trick.
present. But no, that is it. Tomorrow is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Well,
Happy
thank
birthday.
you. I appreciate it.
Yes. This would be a really nice early present.
It would be. And by the way, from Ryan Hash, I'm having your coffee today.
And he's enjoying it.
And I am enjoying it. It is straight black coffee. So,
Not for me. I got to have the sugar and the whipped cream and
yeah.
Got to add
a
the
lot
love
of
to it.
syrup.
Had a good Thanksgiving. How about that Christmas parade downtown? How did that all work out?
Christmas parade was awesome. So actually, thanks to the City of Lebanon, we have some data from Placer AI, and 7.9 thousand people were in attendance, but that is just cell phone pings. So if you do the multiplier, which for a parade, I mean, think about how many kids are there.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
1.5. We're looking at about 10 to 11,000 people that were in attendance. And it was not great weather. So that was
No.
kind of surprising to me. I really thought attendance would be down, but honestly, it wasn't. So
Yeah, that's almost the whole population of Lebanon.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
That is
So-
impressive.
Historically, it has been one of the largest Christmas parades in the state of Missouri, and still is, I guess,
Yep.
with that type of attendance.
yeah, I'm pretty impressed.
So I didn't get to this year's.
My microphone won't come on, but we had people from on the live stream from Sweden, Norway, Holland, Germany. We had a guy that was just sharing it because we wanted to see how far we could get it. And we had about, by the end of the weekend, about 36,000 views total.
That's awesome.
See, and that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to go. First time I've missed in 9 years. And I watched a little bit of it on Lebanon Now.
Mhm.
So
Yay.
there
Yeah,
you go.
thank you, Lebanon Now, for live streaming that, because I think a lot of people really enjoy staying in their warm homes, or if they're not able to come out and they're able to see all of the floats, all 121 floats. Wow.
And it was cold, but now I can tell you, I think it was about 8 years ago, it rained
Mm-mm.
as we came down Jefferson, and it was terrible. I
It is
remember waving
miserable.
to the crowd in the car, and I had to keep the window halfway up, and I was soaked by the time we got done. But there were people that were lined up then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My
Oh.
favorite still to this day are the Shriner guys and
Oh,
their
yeah.
little carts giving high fives.
That
They're
was
so,
so
fun.
fun.
Oh, yeah. They're
And if
fan
you want to
favorite.
know the history of that,
We
right,
have
you can have it on.
Lebanon
You can see it on
Now.
Lebanon Now.
Awesome.
The history of the Cake Patrol. But that's always been a favorite
Mhm.
of a lot of people. And then all the other floats. And The churches get involved. So it's a really big deal.
And this year, Casey Wolf came down from Kansas City thanks to Quality Cleaners. They brought him as a guest, and I think a lot of people really enjoyed seeing him as well.
Yeah, I agree.
And we would enjoy seeing the Kansas City Chiefs win on Sunday.
My Chiefs hat.
Is that your Chiefs hat? It is your Chiefs hat.
Yeah.
And I should wear my Chiefs shirt.
Oh, hey. So while we are live, get out there and share this for everybody to see and comment Stump Ashley because we want to give away some prizes today.
And by the way, Ashley it'll be easy to stump Ashley today because can I give away the fact that trivia will be about radio?
Yeah.
So, I do a little radio now that I'm retired. I'm on KTTK in the morning. So Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 9 to noon, 9 to 1. By the way, that's the number 1 rated gospel music show.
Wow.
In Lebanon. Because it's the only one. And
you didn't have to tell him that.
Exactly.
I was like, when you said that, I'm like, in Lebanon, yeah. Of course it is.
And I'm also on KTTK doing sports. Last night I was over at Lakeway we do the Stoutland Tiger games, and Stoutland beat Iberia, and Stoutland's going to play for the championship of the Frisco League tournament on Saturday, and I'll be there on my birthday doing Stoutland Tiger basketball. KTTK. Yeah, that'll be a great day. Yeah. And my grandson, by the way, who plays for Stoutland, turns 17 tomorrow.
Oh,
wow.
You have the same birthday?
We have the same birthday.
I love
so
that.
when he was born, I looked at my daughter and said, "Could you just gotten me a tie?"
I don't know. It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool to share the birthday, and we share a name. He goes by Brody. Well, shout out to Brody, but his actual name is David.
Nice.
Perfect.
So there you go.
very nice.
That's some good trivia.
Now you know.
I'll keep this back here for whenever I have trivia on you.
So David Millsap trivia, yes, which I probably wouldn't get either.
So comment Stump Ashley, share the video. Let's do this.
And we're giving away stuff with Phoenix Home Healthcare and Hospice today, and they are also going to be joining us on the show. So excited.
Yay.
All right. What else, Ashley?
I'm just not.
Ashley, I'm looking at you like, I'm new at this.
So we have some White River Marine Group announcements that we're going to go through here in just a second. Oh, it's just a video. It's not an announcement.
Here, let me try that. Here's White River's video.
We'll just keep smiling.
Well, live television, and we can sit here and talk about
White River Marine Group wants to thank
Feels
these
like our
individuals with
Halloween
awards. We've
episode.
got Kim Petty and James Arnold with attendance awards. David Hernandez also coming in with an attendance award. With a 5-year service award, Jocelyn Schaefer. 5-year service award for Sean Peterson. 10-year service award for Derek Wilson. And coming in with the big 25-year service award, Joseph Moss. White River Marine Group and Lebanon Now want to thank you all for your hard work and dedication.
Awesome.
That's pretty.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
I have a real tie to White River.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because what I want for Christmas is a brand new boat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes. Brand. Hey, by the way, if I plug it one more time, maybe I get a discount on that boat. But the wife is,
nice.
Tammy has told me that no boats forthcoming.
Well, maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Just
Maybe
that
I'll
tie.
maybe I'll be better. Maybe I can get a Bass Pro tie. That's what I need. Because I spent enough money at Bass Pro, I should be able to get I should get a brand new boat out of that, or a tie.
Or a discount.
Yeah. So Johnny Morris, if you're listening, if you could, a
Johnny.
discount or a
Look him up.
tie. I'd take a tie.
But if you're feeling generous, a boat.
A tie with boats on it.
Yes, exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
What about a boat with ties on it?
Okay.
Exactly.
I
But
like
talking about the boats and stuff, and you're part of the, you're head of the chamber stuff. When I go around to speak in different places up in the Kansas City area last week, I introduced myself as from Lebanon, the aluminum boat capital of the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's how people know us.
I think that people would be surprised where these boats go from overseas.
Mhm.
A lot of will go to Canada. So it's really neat that we are the hub and the center of the aluminum boat world.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
One of those things you just kind of take for granted and you don't realize it's in your backyard, literally. I mean, there's
Right.
boats everywhere, all over town,
Yeah.
getting
Exactly.
ready to ship out all over the
Yeah.
world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's go through some stuff going on in the community. So first, let's start with our chamber spotlight.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's do that.
Yes, let's do that. That would be great, right?
Where's Carter when you need him? All right. So member spotlight of the week is Willard Asphalt. No job is too large or small. Shout out to our friends over at Willard Asphalt. And we have a ribbon cutting coming up with the chamber for a new chamber member. This is BNI Lebanon Elite Business. This will be next Tuesday, December 9th at 8 a.m. Come on over to Cafe Jude's at the Stateroom and celebrate this ribbon cutting with us and learn all about BNI. And we have started a new contest at the chamber. So it's an old contest, but we've revised it a little bit. Windows of Wonder. This is a lighted Christmas display contest. So you have to be a chamber member to enter the contest. It is free to enter the contest. And we're going to have a selfie contest as well within this. So we're hoping to get people to come to your storefront and take selfies with your display. We'll be giving $100 cash to the winner of the selfie contest. And then we'll be giving out awards to first, second, and third place on the window displays.
Sounds fun.
It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited. And Business Builders Luncheon for this month is the Laclede County MU Extension. Dr. Ashley Allen Brown will be presenting to us about the civic muscle. So come out to the Civic Center with us and enjoy some wonderful lunch and a great speaker.
Awesome.
That must have been it. All right.
The end.
Wow, you got a lot of stuff going.
Always.
I like the window thing.
It'll be
Me
fun.
too.
Yeah,
It is
because, back years ago in downtown Lebanon, of course, you guys have done a great job getting downtown Lebanon back on its feet and really prosperous. But I can remember as a kid coming down to downtown Lebanon, and the big thing was the window displays.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
And, it was a big deal at the banks to have their window display. And I can remember all that and going down to the Ben Franklin store. You guys probably never heard of the Ben Franklin
No.
store.
Nope.
Did you know the Ben Franklin stores were the first Walmart that the Walton family had? The Ben Franklin stores, and we had a Ben Franklin store and a Manning's downtown, and that's where everybody went to Christmas shop.
So where was that at?
See, you need to, yeah. So you see what happens when you get the older guy here. You get history of Lebanon, but yeah, downtown was a big deal, and that's where everybody came. And we talked a little bit about the Christmas parade came downtown, and you've got an event coming up downtown with
Yep.
kind of a Christmas downtown
The
thing.
lighted
So,
parade.
Christmas
yeah.
song commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Super cool.
Awesome. Good trivia facts for sure.
Yeah.
Kidding.
And speaking of, you got Christmas in the Park. That's coming up tonight, actually, at Boswell Park from 5 to 8 p.m.
Mhm.
I guess the city of Lebanon is.
Yes, I
Sponsoring
like
that.
that. The first 100 guests will receive a fleece blanket because who doesn't need a nice fleece blanket this time of year?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then you got the Holiday Craft Fair. That is tomorrow. Where's that at?
So this is at Waynesville High School.
Okay.
It's through a new chamber member, the Fort Wood Community Spouses Club. They're making their way into Lebanon
That's awesome.
and trying to get some Lebanon people to join the group, but they're having a craft fair and we're really excited to promote that for them.
That'll be fun.
Another big deal is the fort around here, Victorian Ball. That's coming up tomorrow as well.
hmm I think that's a lot of fun. I always love seeing the photos of all of the ladies in their big Victorian dresses. This year, they're actually adding some themes. So not only Victorian, but steampunk and pirate attire
Oh,
is encouraged.
how fun is that?
Maybe you can mix all three together.
You're probably thinking that I went to the very first Victorian Ball here in town.
I
That's
wasn't
not
gonna
true.
say that.
he went to the second, not the first, but the second.
It was just called a ball. Then.
It was just called a ball. We didn't have to call it Victorian because we knew that, in fact, it was Victorian. And then we have the candidate filing that opens December 9th for school board here in Lebanon. And that's going to lead me to tell you that we're going to have some election coverage throughout the year here on Lebanon Now. We'll have more about that, but we'll cover the school board election. But we have plans to cover all the elections during 2026, and I'll be involved in some of that. And so we're really excited about that here on Lebanon Now.
Mhm.
I'm really looking forward to that. That I think will help the public a lot because people don't know what they're voting for sometimes or understand how it works. And I think education is key. Don't just go make a vote, understand what you're voting for and why.
And I think part of our idea is to have some of the candidates in, and we're going to talk to them, and we're in the planning stages, maybe having a forum with the school board candidates,
Awesome.
which, by the way, is a very important election. A lot of times goes unnoticed, but I look for a number of people to be filing for those positions. And so we've got several elections coming up. And again, we'll be covering those here on Lebanon Now.
Awesome.
And then Christmas on Commercial. Who's going to talk about that?
Yep, that is coming up Friday, December 12th from 5 to 8 p.m. I know the Light Up UTV Parade, that's going to be big. Sarah, do you have something to add? I know Ryan was pointing at you.
We are sponsoring it here with Lebanon Now and Ozark Fiber. We're sponsoring that, and we're going to be live streaming the entire event. So come downtown and see us. Swing by, get on camera, tell us how much fun you're having, get some hot cocoa.
Yes, it's a big deal. And thank you guys for sponsoring that.
Of
It's such a
course.
fun event for our community. So we really appreciate
I'm
it.
excited. I can't wait.
And that UTV thing's a big deal.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it's
so much
tons
fun.
of people get involved in that.
Yeah.
The sheriff's office, when I was there, we had our UTV in it, and we had a lot of fun with that decoration and stuff. Casey Pitts headed that up for us. So that's on Friday, December 12th from 5 to 8 downtown.
Yes.
So also the civic clubs, they've all gotten together and they're going to have Peppermint Park in Hudson Feed and Grain's parking lot. They've got a lot going on there, so make sure you hike down there and see them. It's going to be a lot of fun.
They're also going to have a Highland cow there to pet. So get your snuggles in.
I am going to get in line first.
That'll be great.
And we also have the Lebanon Community Blood Drive happening Wednesday the 10th. I believe that is at the Laclede County Library. I have already signed up. You can go online and register and set yourself an appointment. And they also give you a fuzzy fleece
More
blanket.
blankets. I love this.
And Michelle
And more
Teeter's here.
coming up because she's here today.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's going to talk
She'll tell
about
us all
that
about
and the
it.
community blood drive. And you'll find that interesting. They presented a deal at Rotary about that not long ago. And that was really interesting.
Yeah, cool. So speaking of downtown, tonight is First Friday. We've got a lot going on. I know the Art Guild. So tomorrow they actually have a watercolor card class, which doesn't have anything to do with First Friday, but still a lot of fun. Tonight they're having the Artist Collective from 5 to 8 p.m. Make sure you bring some food. And it's just a great time to get together and hang out and create. Also, the Vintage Flower Market, they've got new Christmas decor and some really cute crew necks, which you're looking at right now.
Cute.
I know, Ashley, you said you needed one.
I'm eyeing those. I like them both.
They're adorable. And then again, Christmas on Commercial, sponsored by Ozark Fiber and Lebanon Now. Also, Bramble Springs Bakery, their Christmas pies and cookie pre-orders are now open. So take a look at what they have. Tonight at Perennial is Jingle and Mingle. They're going to have discounts, promos, refreshments, free samples. Just go check them out. I always love to stop in just to talk to Michelle.
I agree.
She's so fun. The Boba Bar, they are back open. They have Christmas deals and they have a buy one, get one 50% off drinks.
Ooh, nice. Love that.
And then tonight at Carmen's, they have First Friday Family Night. So they've got that from 5 to 7. I know it's going to be a blast. And then they're doing their 12 days of cookies if you haven't seen their socials.
Oh, they're so wonderful.
They're awesome.
Oh, and don't forget again to comment Stump Ashley. We have Phoenix Home Health Care and Hospice here with gifts. So comment Stump Ashley to be registered to win that gift and share. Like, comment, and share. And we will get that game going shortly.
All right. And we'll be back with more of Lebanon. Good morning. Whatever the show's name is. Brian, you told me this would be easy.
Hey, this is JW DeLong with DeLong Plumbing. We just got done with this bathroom remodel here in Lebanon, and it's really cool. Check out the cool tub, check out the neat shower. If you're looking for something like this, we can do installs, service, repairs, remodels. Give us a call at DeLong Plumbing.
Our big yellow trucks let you know we're there. DeLong Plumbing, Heating and Air.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
See Shelter Agent Kim Breeden or Affiliate Agent Crystal Thompson in Lebanon today.
At Phoenix Home Care and Hospice, we're more than a service provider. We're like a family offering hope, love, and support throughout every stage of life. From the first breath to the last, Phoenix stands by our clients. We provide comprehensive home care services at every stage of life.
Okay, we are back on Good Morning America. No, Good Morning Lebanon.
I did that one time.
I kept thinking, maybe I got called up to ABC, but I guess I haven't.
Not yet.
I'm in Lebanon now. I really don't need the gig at ABC.
It can still happen.
I have too many other things going. I can't.
This is an easier commute.
Probably for me, it's a much easier commute, right?
It's easier.
So, Michelle Teeter, you're with Community Blood Bank. Tell us about that. You've been around that for a while.
Yes, so we are going to be having a blood drive up here in Lebanon, the community blood drive on Wednesday, December 10th. It's going to be at the library at 12:30 to 6. Sarah made an appointment. I encourage people to make an appointment. It does streamline your process a little bit faster. It's kind of like a Disney Fast Pass. It gets you through the line quicker. And what better way to give life to your community than donating blood? One donation can save up to 3 lives.
And December is a big month for that.
It is. So December's a little hard on the blood supply because all of us are busy, but the need for blood does not take a break. So our patients in the hospitals still need blood, even though we're busy. So we just ask people to take an hour of their time. What better gift can you give this Christmas season than the gift of life? And you're helping somebody have more memories that they can create with their family for the next holiday. And there might be a patient, at Mercy Lebanon that's waiting for a blood transfusion to go home to celebrate Christmas with their family.
And while you're based out of Springfield, you serve almost all of Southwest Missouri.
Yes. So we service 41 counties in Southwest Missouri, Northwest Arkansas, and Southeast Kansas. We have 4 donor centers, but we do about 5 to 7 mobile blood drives a day. Try to be out in the local community to make it more convenient. It's definitely more convenient for people in Lebanon to go donate at the Laclede County Library than to drive to Springfield to donate. And when you donate, they're going to get a fleece snowflake blanket.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love blankets though.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
That's nice.
Yeah.
Tell us about sometimes people are really nervous their first time wanting to give blood. They want to do it and they're worried about passing out, or they're worried about, I had the flu one time. I don't know if they'll let me do it. But tell us about that.
So if you think there might be a medicine you're on or anything like that, if you've been sick and you think you might be deferred, I would encourage people to call us or visit our website. Our phone number is 417-227-5006. And they can tell you, like if you say, hey, I'm taking this medicine, they can tell you can't donate this time. And then you're not wasting your time signing up, going into the blood drive. Fear of needles, that's a little bit different, but I will say we just called a donor who is in a competition and she won $2,000 in Visa gift cards. And she was a first-time donor. And she was like, your guys' staff made it so easy. I barely felt the prick of the needle. So that was encouraging to hear because, she was a first-time donor. And she was like, I'm a negative blood type. So I knew my blood type was needed. And I saw the flyer and I went to go donate. And it was a pleasant process.
And you're not going to pass out.
Yeah.
And if you do,
and you get a snack.
Yeah,
you get snacks.
Snacks
are encouraging.
Yeah.
Little Debbie snacks.
And
might
so
have some Christmas cake.
If you have all that worry about passing out or worried about the needle, don't worry about that.
No. And I would say if it's your first time, maybe get a buddy to go with you or somebody who's donated before. Maybe they can talk to you and kind of keep your mind off what's going on. But really, you're only on the bed donating for about 15 minutes. It's a pretty fast process. The other time is you're being observed afterwards. Just make sure you're feeling okay before you drive off. And then it's like the checking in and doing the health history.
And it's Christmas and you're going to feel really good about yourself that you got out and helped.
Yes. I will say we are in need right now. We always need everyone's blood type. But right now we are in need of O negative, O positive, and A negative. So if you are one of those blood types, we'd love to see you December 10th.
And that's at the library?
At the library.
So you can go to the library, you can get blood, and check out a book.
Yeah, you can read a
So
book.
you read a book while you're giving blood.
That's perfect.
Shelley Perrin is here with us, and she is with Phoenix Home Healthcare. Tell us about Phoenix Home Healthcare.
So Phoenix Home Healthcare, what we do is we take care of people in their home. We're trying to keep them out of the nursing home. We have so many programs. We have a continuum of care, which means that if you need home health and you're on our in-home service, you don't have to go to another company for that. We'll keep you right there, and everything's done with Phoenix. We do service our VA clients. We service private duty care. So if you're at home and you come in for the holidays and you see that mom and dad need some extra help, give us a call. We'd be glad to talk to you about that. We do also do an in-home program. It's called, we have 2 of them. And one is the in-home where we send you a caregiver. If you have Medicaid and if you don't know if you qualify or not, give us a call. We'll walk you through all the steps to get that going. We also have our consumer directed. program, and that's where you hire a family member or a friend to take care of you, and that's also Medicaid. But we will help you every step of the way to find out if you qualify. Even with the VA or the private duty care, we have staff that can help, figure out which direction you want to go. We also have a program that's called our chronic disease management. So if you're really not for sure the next step to do with whatever's going on with yourself or your loved one, we have a nurse that'll come visit with you monthly, and just follow you through and help guide you with resources and stuff. And so, our goal is to keep people in their home to age in place, because we want to, you're happier if you're in your home. You're being in the nursing home, there's, I'm not going to knock that or anything, but who wants to be in a nursing home? They're lonely and all that stuff. One more program I want to talk about, and people say they'd never heard of it, is our Healthy Children and Youth program. And this is for kids that maybe they're autistic, maybe they have some health issues going on. With their Medicaid, they can have a personal care attendant come and help the family take care of those kids. If you have Medicaid for those kids and you have kids that have issues, give us a call and we'll walk through that and see if we can get them qualified for some hours. So most of our hours are done after school. They'll get them off the bus and take care of them while mom and dad's getting dinner and wrestling the other kids around and stuff. So it's a pretty good program too. So
a lot of programs, and a lot of programs I think people are not aware of.
Yes.
And you and I have at least a person in common. Yep. My sister-in-law, Kim Bailey, is one of your nurses.
She's one of my nurses for my in-home. She goes and sees our clients weekly and, helps them with their medication, does toenail care. And I have like 5 nurses that do this, and we cover 8 counties is what we cover. So it's good. We also do home health and hospice. So if you're needing physical therapy or something like that, or if you're at the point of considering hospice, we do that too here. So like I said, we have the continuum of care. We go from little kids all the way up to death and dying. So everything in between.
I know years ago, before my daughter became a teacher, she did some CNA work, and your staff, the people that go out, they really get involved with their clients, and people are often family members worrying about somebody coming in and being around their elderly parents or grandparents, but these people that get involved in this business really care about the people they take care of.
They do. It's really amazing the bonds that our caregivers and our clinicians make with these people, and just seeing it every day in and out in the care that they give to their clients and that our nurses give to their clients. It's amazing. It almost gives me chills to think about it. I have a few that I actually go out and see myself on the nursing side, and it's like you think about them, you worry about them, you wonder if they're okay, even when you're not there, and just the caring and compassion that they all bring to the table is amazing.
And that in-home nurse or caretaker really becomes part of the family.
Yeah.
And at Christmas time, that's kind of a neat deal, isn't it?
It is kind of a neat deal, because you'll have them come in and say, because they'll say they're trying to give me a Christmas present, and they're not supposed to take anything from them. And I'm like, well, I don't know, but it's a good thing that they do build up those bonds and stuff. So, and it's real hard if we lose one, because even my office staff, we build bonds with those clients and those caregivers out there. So, it's a big family. Phoenix is a big family.
So if I want to hook somebody up that's a family member and they're needing some care at home, and how do I get a hold of Phoenix, and how do we get that process set up?
So just give us a call at 417-344-8001, and any of our staff will be tickled to help you with anything you need. So we go out, like I said, I'm the director, and I go out and do visits. I go out and clean houses. I do it all with them. So there's not anything I wouldn't ask my staff to do that I wouldn't first do myself. So, but come see us. Come give us a chance. So,
all right.
Yeah, we'd love to help you.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you coming.
All right.
I think it's time.
Oh, is it time?
I think it's time for me to be stumped. I don't know about this, guys.
All right, time to
All right,
stump
it
Ashley.
is time to
I
play.
got my little fake cam. I'm not using that because I'm going to go right to this.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
It's fine.
So for all of you at home, you guys comment in, and so Ashley, you're playing for Jessica Pagborn.
Jessica, I'm sorry.
Oh yes, and the winner, and I'm sorry, Rochelle Joy is who David is playing for. Rochelle Joy. All right, so you guys are playing for there. So since you are a radio guy, I mean, you've been working together, and I don't have near the radio experience you do, but I thought, man, it would be. I was just for a few years, but I thought, man, it would be cool if we did radio questions. I always try to theme it out. So, and David, I know you're new. How this works is whoever is ahead in points by the end wins that prize sitting on the middle of the table from Phoenix Home Healthcare. You want to tell us about that prize real quick?
Yeah, that's one of our new cups that we got. It's got some hot chocolate and some marshmallows and things like that in it. Just to let you know, our bog bags will be back next week.
Woohoo! The bog bags are very popular.
Yeah, everybody
like
loves
those.
them.
Yes.
We'll put some sweet treats inside of them.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Are you going to read the question? You didn't go over this with me. Do you read it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It's on screen for the people at home, but yes, I read it. So let's see. So question number 1. What does FM stand for in FM radio?
Oh, sorry. I rang in early. Frequency modulation.
Yes. David, you are correct.
I was letting him have
Yeah.
that one.
Hey, thanks. I'm the new guy.
You're the guest.
That's right.
Giving you this.
Guest host.
All right, Rochelle at home. Jessica, I'm sorry. All right. So the next question is, what year did the first commercial radio broadcast take place in the United States?
Oh, wow. This is going to be a tough one.
Okay. Is it 1914, 1920, or 1933?
B.
Ashley. B is 1920. That is correct.
Hey.
Look at us trying to root
What's up with that? Yeah.
Gotta stick
Oh, by the
together.
way,
Right.
yeah.
Girl power.
Yeah. And you know what? The radio station was the first radio station ever. Well, that may be a question. I'll hold off.
I got a correction. It's Pangborn on her name. I'm sorry, I said that incorrectly. All right. So the next one, I'm just going to be really impressed if either one of you know this one.
Okay.
So usually when we do Stump Ashley, we do a couple relatively and then one just over the toply hard question to make sure Ashley doesn't win. So, which famous inventor is widely credited with developing the first practical radio set? David,
Marconi.
you are correct.
Wow.
Wow.
Was he even going to give multiple choice?
Yes, see, I have him right there. It's Marconi, Tesla, and Bell.
Yeah.
Maybe this should be
All
called
right.
Stump David.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Well, he can come back.
I didn't
Yeah.
mean to ring in early.
You're good.
But you know, they ring in early on Jeopardy. So.
Yeah. And no, I mean, all's fair. So, Rochelle, you can come down to the Ozark Fiber Studios and pick up your prize as Ashley just sits there defeated.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Well,
I got one right.
Yeah.
You did, and I was impressed with that.
Were there 3?
3. It's usually best 2 out of 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So
and by the way, I think it was KD out of Pittsburgh was the first radio station.
Yes, it was in Pittsburgh.
Ever.
That was on my options.
Yes, I opened up with them. I was the morning guy for them.
I was
In 1933.
KFLW, right?
Yes.
But no, my radio experience is very minor. I was KFLW on air talent for about 2.5 years. So KFLW 98.9 The Fort. I think it's called it's called the Mix now. I just burped right into the microphone.
It is called the Mix now. By the way, I'll be doing some basketball games for KFLW. Mike Edwards over there.
Yes, Mike's a great guy.
Yeah,
You
Mike's
guys
a great guy.
worked for a radio station and you said their call for a long time. Is it just ingrained in you?
Yeah, you know,
Yes.
you know what's really odd is for 30 years or almost 40 years, I did play-by-play for a radio station here in Lebanon. And so, of course, that's ingrained to me. Then I go to another radio station, and that now is ingrained to me. And I'm doing now games for multiple radio stations. So I have to be careful that I don't say KTTK on KFLW or something of that nature. So
Do you write it on your hand?
No, but I will tell you a secret. A lot of times at now basketball games, we have a computer in front of us. So I have a card. You're doing this game for whoever. And so I have it written out there. So I'll remember.
That's smart, though.
Yeah. Because I don't want to say KTTS when I'm doing KTTK.
That'd
I'll
be
probably
embarrassing.
do that. So I got to be careful with that.
I'm embarrassed for you already.
Yeah. Trust me. Hey, trust me. All you have to be on the air with me just very, very little bit, and you'll go, well, I'm embarrassed to be here.
Hey, David, we're in a little bit of overtime here, but David, let's talk about your show In the Box just real quick. 2 things, and we're going to put this out. One, we're looking for a sponsor for In the Box. Just so everybody knows, In the Box is Lebanon Now's #1 show,
applause for that.
Yeah.
Oh, ding.
Some of the views range anywhere from per show, anywhere from 15 to 60,000 views. So that is going out. The interview style I'm very impressed with David, and we're looking for a sponsor with that. And we're also looking for ideas of people in the community that you want David to interview.
Yeah, so it's a conversation with interesting people in our community and the things they're doing. So we've had Casey Pitts on, we had Warren Mitchell and Robert Headley with Lane Change and Shayla's House. We had Jeff Brown on, who's a psychiatrist at Harvard. Dr. Jeff Brown, who's originally from Lebanon. He was on a recent show. We have a Christmas special coming up, by the way.
Okay.
Because I grew up when people like Bing Crosby and Dean Martin and Bob Hope would all have Christmas specials, right? So I'll be singing. No, I won't.
I was so excited. I was like, what?
Yes, I'll be singing your favorite
Ashley
Christmas
was
carol.
all in. So now we have to do that now, David.
Yeah. Seeing David Millsap singing Silver Bells. So anyway, we have Roger Shear in our next interview coming out. We're going to try to get it out on the 15th of December, and it's all about the Christmas story.
Okay.
And so it's going to be really interesting.
That'll be cool.
That's awesome.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, we should have air date on that very, very quickly.
Yeah.
But no, David, you've been amazing to work with. Thank you so much for guest hosting this morning.
Yes, thank you.
I had a blast.
Yeah, absolutely. Come back.
You were a guest, so I think you're a regular.
Just come back anytime. It's just tell Brian not today and just take his spot. So
there you go. Yeah.
All right, let's do some sponsors and go home. Let me find that pesky sponsor video. David, you're up.
All right. This show has been brought to you by the good folks, presented by Lebanon Now, along with the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce. I mean, it's good at this at one time. Downtown Lebanon, Home and Howe Funeral Homes, and DeLone Plumbing. And Phoenix Home Care and
That's
Hospice.
me.
That's you right over there. And Ken Breeden Shelter Insurance here in Lebanon. And White River Marine Group, along with the Galley down at Boattown Brewery. And Heritage Bank of the Ozarks. And Garner and Smith Insurance, where I have all my insurance. And the City of Lebanon.
Okay, can you take that down, please? I'm in another screen here. So I did get a comment. And people are asking, what does a sponsorship look like for the show? So if you sponsor a show or anything here with Good Morning Lebanon, turn that on if it's not on.
All right. Well, let me start over with a mic that's on. Sorry. So somebody was asking what it was like to sponsor with Lebanon Now. Well, Shelly used to be a sponsor till I got her name wrong. And
You're fired.
But no, we have articles. We have articles. We have TV shows. We have short bits. We have other things. We just kind of put you everywhere. But then you become a main sponsor for that show. So the majority of the money you're paying for that show, Mr. Millsap will read live reads for you, help you out with some commercial work on that. We might even make you a little commercial to implant in the show. Every mention of that show gets you as well. And prices vary depending on what plan you take. I'm a horrible salesman because I don't have them written down because every business is different. And I might have a business that can afford a certain thing, and might have a business that can afford another thing, and we may do some negotiation on those things. So, but to sponsor, all my sponsors, I can guarantee get at least 15 to 20,000 views a month, if not more. Just kind of depending. It's content on social media, so sometimes that's dependent on how well it's received. But I can always guarantee 10 to 15,000 views a month on their specific sponsorship content.
All right.
That's nice.
Yeah, makes me want to spend money right now and buy sponsorship to my own show. I'm not going to do that.
You're saving for a boat.
I'm saving for a boat.
Yes.
That's right.
It's going to be called the Lebanon Now Bought This. So
Yeah,
that's
there you go.
that's what we're trying to do. All right, guys.
Yes.
Well, what a great show. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for
thanks,
having us.
Brian.
Yeah. Hey, Brian Hash, I can do this any day.
Any
You're
day.
fired.
Love. You've been waiting.
I've been waiting a long time to take this over. No, Brian, we'll see you next week. Thanks
Yep.
for joining.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.